12 and a half get you a quarterback. I got them shits flying like spirals. I like my truth uncensored. My whole network viral.
Go ahead and tap that like button.
Go
ahead and share this video with at least one other person. Kanye West is back in the news, man. Once again, he's been quiet.
Right. Well, I mean, he's on David Letterman's My Guest Needs No Introduction. That's on Netflix. I think Jay-Z was the inaugural guest on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Or it was either Obama or Jay-Z. Y'all let me know in the comment section because y'all definitely always do. But Kanye West was on there, and obviously they talked about Donald Trump, that whole situation. They talked about a lot of crazy shit, the clothing, Kim Kardashian, but one in particular thing they talked about was Drake. Now, you started off the podcast by saying the Kanye West, Pusha T, Drake situation that we talked about last year. We all remember the diss tracks that came out. We all had picked our sides and things like that. But we found out that the main culprit in Drake's reasoning in going in so hard was Kanye West. And he was also the butt of a lot of Drake's punchlines while dissing Pusha T, and Pusha T said, "Nah, bring me all the smoke. Stop bringing other people in that I want it." So then that kind of got them into going on something, their little rants. And we remember fucking Kanye West Twitter rants and all that stuff. Drake not responding. They had a little beef going on, even though they were once a teacher protege kind of relationship. And then Drake kind of felt slighted a little bit. Well, he talked on David Letterman about the situation, and he went by saying this. Now, he referred to Drake as an artist I will not mention because I'm not allowed to mention him or any of his family members. If you're not following, he's obviously talking about Drake. Now, he said, we had a little beef last year. He has this line that I love that says, I told my story and made his story that made his story and like made his story and made history. That's what we do. We tell our story and then people relate to the story. Now, Kanye West is a weirdo. Genius, but weirdo. Now, What do you think about this? Him first off saying that he was banned from talking about it. That sounds like something your wife does.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, I was kind of like, man, banned by who?
Right.
You know, it may be, like you said, his wife, has a little bit more control over him, it looks like. And probably just don't want him to say crazy things and bring all the backlash on the family and whatnot, I guess. But that's an interesting question. I think this whole thing, man, is kind of old at this point, man. And it was obviously great back then. It was good lyrical sparring. We all agreed that Pusha T got the best of Drake. At least me and you did. For sure. I don't think I heard anybody say Drake won.
I bet you will find some in the comments.
Yeah, of course. But it. That kind of is what it is. I mean, ongoing beef between them. I mean, this is probably like at least 10-year, beef that's going back between these two camps, man. Hey, I love it though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the lyrical sparring, like the going back and forth. As long as we don't turn into anything physical, violence wise, I think it's always great for the culture because it raises anytime guys are going back and forth like that, I think it raises the creativity level and the competition level in both of those individuals, I think. And I think it did for both of them.
Yeah, I loved it. And we love to see this. And this is why we kind of drew the word battle rap so crazy. And when you started seeing the promotion between Cassidy and Goods, it was like, yeah, this is the lyrical sparring is what we love and enjoy. No, it's not boxing, but it's the closest thing to competition. And that's what we love and embrace the competition. You never want to see anybody get hurt. We love to see people winning and being on their pedestals of winning, but you can win and still have a loss.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So go out there and battle. Go out there and work. If you got a disagreement with somebody, instead of getting on your phone and going on Twitter and running, if your lyrics or your lyricist, do what y'all do.
Right.
And this was the great thing that we saw between Drake and Pusha T. We were just listening to Pusha T on the way here.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's a monster. Yeah. And it's funny because now, I don't know if you noticed last night, the Bucks owner, his daughter wore a Pusha T shirt in Milwaukee kind of to go at Drake, and then Drake took it there. So, I mean, this is just good for the culture, the competition. And I don't think Drake took any L's or took any real major financial hits from that L he took from Pusha T. I think he's still good.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be still good. What do you think about Drake doing the sideline? Speaking of that incident, what do you think about him? He said he's like the unofficial mascot for Toronto or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's a booster. Basically, you call. He got the OVO sports facility, the training facility that put on there, and I guess he's allowed to run around and do what he does. He's an annoyance, but he
got the I remember I read something in the stat that said he brings about a certain percentage of tourism to Toronto. So he probably could do whatever the hell he wants in Toronto
And you got to, I mean, and he's one of the major storylines in the Raptors. I mean, they're winning, they're doing their thing, but it's never really flashy. It's never really, they don't got that one player out there being out there talking. Kawhi Leonard's an animal. He's a beast. People are comparing him to Kobe. Dare I say, you even fucking comparing him to Kobe, which is wild to think about.
Yeah.
But he's not that person on the microphone that's going to give you that charisma to kind of promote the Raptors like we're used to seeing. Drake is perfect for that. He gets in there. He got them on the news. He has them on ESPN. He has them on the Breakfast Club, so people start to pay attention for the team. They don't want to lose that shit. And now you got Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Final, losing 3 straight, and the coach complaining. I mean, it's just fueling.
Yeah.
If he ain't breaking any rules, which at this time he hasn't, hey, gotta let it go.
Yeah, I think it's cool, man. I'm sure Toronto's not complaining. They're about to be in the finals against Golden State, and let's just carry that scenario out. Most likely, probably to happen at this point. Who do you see winning that one if Toronto Raptors go up against the Golden State Warriors?
Man, I said it once and I say it again. No one's beating the Warriors this year. I don't give a fuck if Kevin Durant's there. That's no disrespect to Kevin Durant. Fuck with Kevin Durant heavy. That's no disrespect to DeMarcus Cousins ain't there. Fuck with him too. No disrespect to DeMarcus Cousins. This team right now is locked in and loaded on another level. And when you got a team that's been to 5 straight NBA Finals with the pieces they have in place right now and without, how can you go against experience when you got a team, whoever it being Toronto Raptors or the Milwaukee Bucks, going in there fresh to the NBA final stage? Now, Kawhi Leonard has an NBA Finals victory with the Spurs defensive player. I think he got Finals MVP for that too, for that series. And I believe he lost one, if I'm not mistaken. So he's used to it. He's not shook by the lights. But you can't tell me them other players around there may not be shook by the lights. And they're damn so over there in Golden State worried. So whether it be Milwaukee and the Greek Freak, whether it be Kawhi, I don't think either team is beating Golden State.
I want to see. I definitely, at this point, I think Toronto has a hot hand. I want to see them go all the way. I think it's going to be good. But I wouldn't go down that road. I think that in basketball, just like any other sport, if you got the hot hand, let's just say they go out there and maybe steal game 1, it could turn into because people pretty much counted the Raptors out against the Bucks too. They were like, these guys, they was down 2-0, if I'm not mistaken, and people was like, man, these dudes is done. And now you're looking at it, the Bucks are now on the verge of being eliminated, man. So I don't know, man. I'm looking at the dude Leonard, and I'm like, yo, the dude is really, showing me some brilliance here. And I think that he may be able to finish it off this year. I got Toronto winning it now, and I know
the NBA Finals.
I got them if they could beat the Bucks. If they beat the Bucks, I got Toronto winning it. I'm just going to go on. Let me say it.
You're bugging. I mean, I ain't mad at it. Hand. I like it.
If they beat the Bucks,
I'm not mad at the pick.
Right.
But Warriors are hot too. They don't want 5 straight.
They cooled off though. Like you said,
resting.
That break is always It could be. They might get that first game stolen from them. They might just come out a little rusty.
I'm gonna tell you what. Even if they do take the first game, which they might, because it's in Toronto and that crowd is gonna be insane. How many times throughout history, particularly the NBA Finals, have we seen a team win the first game and losing 6?
I'm just saying, when you writing the team off like Toronto with no chance, that first game is going to change everything. I'm saying once they win that first game, it's going to change everything. Just like it was 2-0, then they won the first one. Oh, it's no big deal. Now they won 2. Oh shit! Now they won 3. Oh shit! They're about to eliminate us.
Yeah,
it can happen. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you with Milwaukee, and I've been proven wrong throughout these playoffs a number of times in my picks.
Right.
And we'll see. I don't see them beating the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, so what do you think? What do you think? How many games you think it'll go if it's the Warriors?
6. Either team.
That's cutting it too close. They need to beat them at 5. Don't play with them boys.
We'll see first game. If they go out there and take game 1 on their home floor, whoever they might be, the Warriors going to be the underdog in that game. NBA champions, 5-time going there.
That's crazy.
They're going to be the underdogs, and they're going to put a chip on their shoulder about that. So that team better win game 1. They better hold serve. You're supposed to.
Definitely.
We'll see though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Oh God, and SamAnt. Another one in the books tonight, man. A little shorter, program tonight. But we'll definitely be back. I think Monday. And
if nothing pop, we'll be back tomorrow. Shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, whenever, man. We definitely get it grinding, get it popping over here whenever. I know I can just tune into the channel, subscribe to them, and we're always dropping content. Even if it's not together, we drop it individually. So if something happens, we're going to be definitely
I like my truth uncensored. My whole draft, get you a quarterback. I got them shits flying